Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Friday, June 6, 2025. With you as always, I'm Warren Peace. We are ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling, and this is PileDriver. Kicking things off with two heavyweights. Had to reinforce the ring for this one. Two super heavyweights, I should say. Two bulls in the China shop about to bring the pain. Out first tonight, the world's largest luchador, Big Nasty, Pedro Payne.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Luchadors from New York, weighing in at 300 pounds, Pedro Payne.
The master of pain, M.O.P., Pedro Payne, a brutal lucha, former tag team champion, ready to get it on in some one-on-one action, live, here on PileDriver. And his opponent here this evening, another massive individual, the monstrous giant, the dire wolf, Big Smoke, representing the Red Wolves. If he ever decides to make it out of here, is he coming? One half of the reigning classic tag team champions. Big Lou, you all right? There he is, making a fashionably late entrance. The Red Wolf, the Big Bad Wolf, the Champ Hunter, a man with a reputation spanning the globe, ready to kick this thing off here on PileDriver. One half of the reigning. Oh, go ahead.
One half of the ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling Classic Tag Team Champions, the Manifestation, Violet Lewis.
The massive Big Lou, one half of the reigning classic tag team champions, the Big Bad Wolf, arriving here in the opening matchup on this go-home edition of PileDriver. Tomorrow night, it goes down. Unlimited, goal line, logging in for Battle of the Brands. A mass of humanity inside the ring with just two individuals competing here Redefining the definition of two bulls in a china shop. Sparks are about to fly here tonight, and it's open to match. Pedro Payne, Big Lou, one-on-one action, and we underway. Both men meet in the center of the ring. Payne taking the back, Big Lou having none of it. Payne firing through with the big lariat. And both men angling for the advantage here. These two giant super heavyweights gonna drag each other to hell and back. The sit-out powerbomb, good for the cover of 2. Ooh, nice snap jab. Lou, but Payne gonna push him off. Lou gonna push him off. Payne gonna push him off. And a sliding foot sweep ending the stalemate. Big Lou with the advantage. And a big boot right in the kisser. Payne gonna push his opponent off. Big Nasty trying to make something happen, but the big bad wolf with a big boot ready to go for a walk now. Lou stomping away, taking a walk on the chest of Pedro Payne. Into the ground and pound, trying to wear that man out. The Red Wolf, the reigning Classic Tag Team Champion. Both men coming out. No crew. Just mano a mano. Two big men able to deconstruct the entire globe. Lou with the advantage. Irish whip. Payne out there on the apron. Firing back though. And the master of Payne just shrugging off the shot. And Lou continuing to press forward. Snake eyes in the corner. The submission on locked in. That triangle choke. Big Lou trying to force the tap early, but Payne gonna fight his way free. Payne in control. Chopping away. Trying to cut down the big man. See, the thing is, Pedro Payne is a massive individual. But Lou, towering him in stature, not only in height, but also in just mass. Damn near a ton of humanity in the ring right now, going to war. What's up, buddy? Welcome to the show. Payne now trying to break down his larger opponent, and Big Nasty finding some success. Irish whip. Oh, but a nice reversal. Lou taking charge. Getting fired up here. The champ Hunter. With a rocking combination, now effortlessly walking a 300-pound plus man. As if it was worth nothing. Big gut-wrench suplex. And the tag team champion looking for a singles win here tonight, but only good for the count of 2. Looking for the bear hug, with Payne able to fight his way free and unload, uncork, with unadulterated power with that lariat. The choke slam into the cover. Payne trying to steal one for the win, only good for the count of 2. Got Big Lou on the crucifix, delivering the power bomb into the cover. Pedro Payne, Big Nasty for the win. Lou holding on. Still got a lot of fight left in the Big Bad Wolf. Lou, Payne. His capacity crowd on their feet. Payne setting them up. Looking for the south of heaven. Lou firing back. Because that bear hug cinched in. Payne now trying to fight his way free. Couple of well-placed elbows in the temple. And Payne now in control. Hanging the champ hunter out to dry. On the top rope. Big Nasty for the win. Only good for count of 2. Package, pile, driver, delivered. Execution to perfection. Big Lou, the Big Bad Wolf for the win. Only good for the count of 2. And that deadlift claw hold slam. Putting an exclamation point on it with the spine buster, spine on the pine. This match is going on the ringside now. These two gargantuan gladiators going to blows. Big Nasty. Big Lou. Irish whipping in those steel steps, that environment coming into play here, folks. Lou is walking down the opposition. Payne motionless, but a well-timed reversal. Back in the fight, Pedro Payne trying to make something happen, but Lou having to reverse it and turn it into a Oklahoma slam. Big Lou with a big leg drop. Like dropping some lumber right across the upper torso. Referee count halfway through now, up to 10 out of a 20 count. These two dudes seem like they're intent on using every single bit of that 20 count. Or maybe not. Lou getting it back inside the ring. Red Wolves and Brutal Lucha have not really come face to face. Normally a Havoc Superstar, Battle of Brands season in full effect as Pedro Payne crossing the border, but getting put down. Big Lou, oh man, with the boot in the chest, just like that. It is all over. Destruction ensued here tonight. Big Lou and Pedro Payne took each other to the absolute limit. This Battle of the Giants, this Clash of the Titans, delivering in a huge way. You see the hard-hitting offense. That package pile driver delivered by Lou, laying out Pedro Payne. And you might have thought it was over then. I sure did. The Payne digging deep. The world's largest luchador, Pedro Payne, going to war here with the Big Bad Wolf, Big Lou. But in the end,
here is your winner, the Manifestation, Violet X Lewis.
the Giant, Big Lou, the Classic Tag Team Champion, with another victory. Let's keep it moving, folks. The pain train continues. We got ladies in action. Two of the best to ever do it, competing on the highest level right now. Not only in women's division, but the entire league bar none. Both ladies been on an absolute tear. The collision course here tonight on PileDriver. Pardon my language. Yeah. Taryn Williams of the Madness. Amaya Bryant, the face of the fear. One-on-one. Let's do it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Callie Rage, representing the Madness from Sin City, the Taryn Williams.
Taryn Williams, Callie Rage, the Madness, live in full effect. The former Fight Night Women's Champion, the one Taryn Williams, set for one-on-one action here tonight. Former World Women's Champion as well. Almost forgot about that small little tidbit. Been a while since she's been at the top of the mountain. But this season, been seeing a bit of a renaissance herself, whether it be in tag or a singles competition. And one to watch.
And her opponent, accompanied by the Perfect 10, Angel Bryant, representing the Faces of Fear. From Los Angeles, California, Amaya the Blueprint Bryant.
The Faces of Fear are here, being coming to the ring by the Perfect 10, Angel Bryant. Former Classic Women's Champion, the Blueprint, Amaya Bryant, set for one-on-one action. And this match here, on paper, could easily main event any PLE throughout the entire season. Two big names ready to go to war here, folks. And I expect nothing but explosiveness. Nothing but an absolute banger. Bryant, the longest reigning Classic Women's Champion in company history, clearing out and nearly lapping her entire division with a mean undefeated streak running throughout Season 2 into Season 3. Bryant, ready to reclaim that throne. Taryn Williams, Amaya Bryant, one-on-one action, and we underway. Ooh, Bryant coming in hot, big cave-in, dropping Williams, and Williams firing back with an enziguri. Going upstairs, Williams, ooh, missing the mark on the moonsault, no money, and Bryant gonna pick the scraps, looking for the victory roll. Nice, stifled by Williams, dropping the knee, the one. Moving at a rigorous pace here. No tie-ups. Ooh! No standoffs, exchanging the blows. They're coming in fast and furious. One, two, oh. Oh, little fake out there. Maya Bryant. Williams firing right back with the knee to the midsection. Gonna Bring it on home with the double X handle. Going up top once again. Williams this time. Landing the mark with the moonsault press. Getting some serious air right there. Going for it again. 1 out of 3. I'd advise him not to try it again. Brian gonna show how the springboard is done. The blueprint. Shrugged off. The 1. Counter. Combo breaker by Williams. Working that leg kick combination. Williams now taking the back. Trying to slow the bleeding here. Bryant turning the tables with the snap air takeover into the side headlock. Squeezing on that neck, trying to cut the circulation to the head. Williams making her way to her feet. Desperation jawbreaker gonna force Bryant to release the hold. But the blueprint still with some vitality, able to make the counter. Irish whipping to the ropes. Look at the spin kick. Williams with the sidestep. Williams now. Irish reversed by Bryant. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I already knew these two was about to go after it. Bryant avoiding disaster there, and you notice that exposed turnbuckle pad gleaming in the corner. Hungry for blood. The trap's been set. Ooh, and the reversal. Williams trying to take advantage of it. Bryant saw it, made the adjustment, made Williams pay. And that trap set so far successfully. For the faces of fear, big springboard stomp. And Williams now, desperately trying to crawl to her feet. Rage, running the distraction, allowing valuable time for Williams to shake the cobwebs. The professional rivalry between Callie Rage and Amaya Bryant. The Battle of the Prince. Bleeding over, extended to the tag team partners. Nice quick pin attempt off the distraction. Only good for 1 though. The nonchalant did not hook the leg. Dropping a series of elbows, looking for the trifecta. Nope, the fake out once again. Bryant out to the apron. Lined up off the springboard. And the second one is good, but the referee busy. Dealing with the trap set by Angel Bryant. And in the end, not paying dividends for the faces of fear. Right into submission hold, Williams. Can she hold on? Not just holding on, gonna fight her way free. Bryant still making herself active in this match. Angel, not Amaya. Ooh, Williams looking for that patented pop-up power bomb. But countered once again. Bryant immediately right back into the crossface. Center of the ring, nowhere to go. And Williams once again able to fight her way free. The 1. Looking for the springboard, nailing that twisting cutter. Boot to the midsection. Williams firing up off the rope. Taking a trip down to the 201 face breaker. Bryant says she's done. Ready to set the table. Done playing around with the competition. Barricade coming into play here in the Meteora, right on top of that guitar. Bryant now starting to close the distance, but Williams with the well-timed enziguri reversal. Referee count up to 7 now. Williams with a well-timed reversal. Irish whip into the ropes. Looking for the belly-to-belly, but Bryant. Carter coming in. Williams setting it up. The cutthroat slam into the cover. Taryn Williams, the one for the win. And just like that, it is all over. Fast and furious from the opening bell. I expected no less from these two. Absolutely delivering. What's good, bro? Welcome to the show. Thanks for tapping in. Williams taking to the sky. Keeping Bryant away from that power game. Picking up the win in one-on-one competition. Fear not, my friends. I very strongly doubt this will be the last time we see these two in competition. Williams, goddamn, beat her ass. A battered Taryn Williams picking up the dub. 4 stars. Let's keep it moving. Come on, y'all gotta pick it up. Y'all gotta pick it up. Y'all see what Fight Night did last night. Let's keep it. Let's get it. Let's get it. One-on-one action ensuing. The Omega of the Order, Ronan Reaper, going one-on-one with the Voice, Triple Daniel. Let's get into it. I didn't see that. The Alpha.
Scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring.
Sorry, go ahead, my grown.
Representing the Order from your darkest fears. Weighing in at 228 pounds, the Omega!
The Alpha and the Omega of the Order. Selena Reaper accompanying Ronan Reaper down the ringside for this one-on-one contest. Reaper, of course, a highly decorated all-star here in All-Star Pro. Former Grand Prix champion, former Classic Heavyweight champion of the world. This guy is all gas, no brakes. Ready to cleanse All-Star Pro of his wicked ways. Please do not fear. For the Reaper is here.
And his opponent from the Virgin Islands, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Voice Daniel!
The Omega's up for some tough competition here tonight. Very polarizing. Triple Daniel, the Voice. All the way from SFW, repping strong, Mr. Sunshine, the two-time hardcore champion, looking to make it lucky number 3, Daniel. Over the recent weeks, has been picking up some big names over some of the biggest stars in the entire company. Carrying SFW on his back. The Virgin Island native. Ready to do it again. Ronin Reaper. Triple Daniel. One-on-one action and we underway. Forgive me if I'm wrong, I believe this might be the first meeting between these two individuals. Reaper immediately into that triangle hold. The Hell's Gate-like maneuver. Trying to force the tap, but the voice said he ain't going out like that. Combination in the ground and pound, and Reaper gonna tie up Daniel. Hey, welcome to the show, bro. Thanks for joining us. Unfortunately, Cold Steel still injured. Unable to compete here tonight, but rest assured, Professional will be back in action next week. Daniel, of course, been on a roll here in recent weeks, picking up wins over former Underground champion Jared the Abyss, Cold Steel, Jack Graves. Really been making some noise, the former hardcore champion. As polarizing as controversial as he may be, delivering inside the square circle. Reaper, much of the same. The breakout star of season 2. In his rookie year, managing to capture that coveted Grand Prix championship on 2 separate occasions. Damn near running the entire Japan tour. Before assembling the order, moving over to PileDriver, and finally managing to capture his first world championship in the form of the classic title. Long time brewing here. These two PileDriver natives now. Doing it up, Michinoku driver, Daniel, firing up the voice. Ready to make him sing. Combo breaker by the Reaper, Omega. With the counter Enziguri, gonna send Daniel scrambling, trying to make it back to his feet. The voice in trouble. Reaper looking for the alley-oop. Ronin trying to make something happen, setting Daniel up on that top turnbuckle. Daniel said, hell no. Big super kick to the back of the dome. And the Omega gonna send Daniel packing. Ronin Reaper perched on the top rope. High cross body connecting from 15 feet in the air. This fight spilling on the ringside now. The referee beginning her count. And Daniel snatching control. Irish whip. Sending the Omega packing into those steel steps. The former hardcore champion in his comfort zone. Now the ringside, the dangerous environment out there is where Daniel shines. For Reaper, snatching him, rolling the dice. Daniel able to hold on, kicking out at 2. Reaper looking for the ground and pound. Daniel turning to the table, delivering a couple of stiff elbows right in the mush. Daniel hitting the cover for the win. Feet on the ropes, only good for 1. Oh my God. High elevation on that implant DDT. Daniel for the win. Reaper able to kick out at 2. Trying to use that trapezius squeeze. Poor in repositioning, gonna force the rope break. Daniel with the counter and a hard forearm right in the face. Omega trying to fight back. Bloody from the last shot. The voice now in dire straits here. The Omega with the advantage. Snapping the hamstring. Back inside the ring we go. Omega going upstairs. Daniel in the drop zone. Elbow connecting clean. The Omega into the cover. Put the hook in the outside leg for the win. Referee in position. Only good for count of 2. Hard right hand, turning Daniel inside out, reverse back elbow, stomping Omega dead in his tracks and a super kick to wash it down. For the accolade, that camel clutch, but Omega once again finding his way free of the submission attempt. Irish whip. Into the referee, Daniel taking advantage of the collision. Into the collusion, Triple Daniel, the voice. Trying to snag one off the smoke and mirrors, but Omega with the wherewithal to hold on. Daniel. With a sharp, short thrust to the throat. With a tongue twister. Sheesh. Lined up, Daniel, BFT, the blunt force trauma, the voice. Trying to silence Omega. Holy good for the count of 2. The bloodthirsty crowd, they said they want to see it one more time, and it might take just that. Daniel over the top rope, coming flying, collapsing the Omega. Daniel now, daring his opponent to stand up, perched on the second rope, ready to strike. Ooh, but Omega able to make the adjustment, working the combination, quick series of jabs. The Omega now, Ronin Reaper, Irish whip into the ropes, ducks down underneath. Oh, but Daniel with the sidestep, avoiding disaster there. Omega with another chance. Daniel on the apron. The dropkick gonna send him packing down the ringside. Surveying the situation. Omega gonna play to the fans, taking a moment. It's taking too long before attempting the suicide dive, and Daniel once again gonna pick the scraps. And now is the voice holding the high ground. The 2-time hardcore champion, Triple Daniel, gaining some ground here. Well-timed reversal, Ronin Reaper with the knee to the midsection. Daniel with the hard right hand. Going to blows here. This turned out to be more of a fight than a wrestling match. Ooh, the Michinoku driver on that hard, unforgiving arena floor, busting the Ronin Reaper wide open. Both men now bleeding, battered, bruised, bludgeoned. Referee count up to 8 now. Reaper in control, snapping the hammy again. Back inside the ring with the advantage, Ronin Reaper. Removing the turnbuckle pad. The Omega, what are you doing? The distraction might be paying off. Setting up. Reaper locked in. Uranagi into the Anaconda Vice. Nowhere for Daniel to go, but he's going to fight his way free. A series of hard knee strikes right to the back of the head. And Daniel right back in the fight. Reverse back elbow. Daniel with a deep digger, planting the Reaper face first into the canvas for the win. And just like that, it is all over. Triple Daniel once again continuing his hit list on the top stars here on PileDriver. Making some noise. It's banger of a matchup, man. These guys brought it. Somehow, some way, Daniel once again making a statement here on PileDriver. Keeping notes. There's 3 former world champions now. in as many weeks. What kind of world are we living in, yo? No, I'm playing. Congratulations, man. Good game, both of y'all. Yeah, he got all that one. Got all of that one.
Here is your winner, The Voice, Daniel.
What is next for The Voice? Daniel, once again, picking up the win. Ooh, 5 stars. I see y'all. I see y'all. I see where we're going with this. All right. All right. Keeping it moving, guys. With no time to waste, Ace Grim, the Shadow King, going one-on-one with the Savage One, John Robb. Let's get into it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Springfield, Illinois, weighing in at 264 pounds, the Assassin Ace Grim.
The Shadow King, the Silent Assassin, the Broken Ace Grim. Ready to unleash the gates of chaos here on PileDriver. The inaugural Fight Night champion, first runner-up of the 2024 Apex tournament, with one of the best winning percentages of the entirety of Season 2. Grim, a force to be reckoned with inside those ropes. Now back full-time in the fray. Grim, ready to get into some business. The Red Wolves running loose.
And his opponent, accompanied by the Enforcer, Buster Anderson, representing the Wolfpack from Fort Worth, Texas, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Savage One, John Robb.
Being accompanied by Grand Slam Anderson. The Big Texan, the Savage One, John Robb, ready for some one-on-one action. Robb been seeing quite a bit of success early on here in Season 3. It's only a matter of time before we see this man with some gold around his waist. And with the Wolves at his back, it might be sooner rather than later. Ace Grim, John Robb, one-on-one action, and we underway. And the Fort Worth native coming in hot, dropping Grim with a running neck breaker. Grim gonna try to tie him up, but the power cannot be contained. You see the way he was shoved off by Robb. But Grim coming right back, gonna force the Big Texan back to the ropes. All the way up top, looking for that OG cutter, connecting like a hot knife through butter. Hazel Grimm, of course, one of the most successful All-Stars to join our ranks here in Season 2. The poster child of the new blood, now a veteran in the league, ready to take on the new blood. Going coast to coast with the casket drop, Grimm. Bringing that signature chaos here to PileDriver. Standing moonsault, no money, Rob. Able to get out of the way. The Savage One gonna need a hard knee right in the mush. Grimm back in control. Rolling blockbuster. And Ace Grimm in firm control. Big fisherman suplex. And a low blow for no reason. He was already in control. What are you doing? Going upstairs. Grimm calling for it. And another blockbuster into the cover. Only good for one. Rob trying to shake the cobwebs, still unable to get into first gear here. And Grimm taking full advantage. Another low blow. Working the combination. Rob firing back. Grimm firing back. And the basement dropkick going all the way around the block. Ace Grimm once again into the cover. Hooking the leg. Referee nowhere near in position. No doubt. Grand Slam Anderson over there running interference. But Grimm undeterred, going right back to work. Springboard dropkick, nailing Rob. Rob coming in this match on a 3-fight win streak. But still looking pretty cold here early on. Really needing to crank it up another notch. Meanwhile, Grimm, laser focused, locked in. Executing the plan to perfection. Nice kick out at 2. Still showing signs of life. Still in the fight, Rob. Ooh, nice evasion. A stiff shot to the midsection, Rob. With the fireman's carry, walking Grimm to the corner, setting him up for the snake eyes. Big clubbing blows. From Red Wolf Sean. Sean. Distracted me. I'm just playing. Yeah, man. It was a good ass match though. Y'all did 5 stars. It was amazing. John Robb firing up. Trying to change his fortune, running through his opponent with that big Texas-sized lariat. Rob the Red Wolf missing with a big boot, missing with the lariat. For this match? All right. Maybe. I don't know. Grimm delivering that single leg drop kick and once again with the close near fall. You see the trap set, that exposed turnbuckle ring gleaming in the corner. Hungry for blood, Buster running the interference. Rob taking advantage. Big bear hug and massive grip. Grim desperately trying to fight his way free in the bell cloud. He's going to get the job done. Ooh, nice sidestep by Rob. Pop up. Power bomb. Sit out style. And with one maneuver, the complexion of this matchup changing on a dime. Rob into the cover for the win. Oh, but great in-ring awareness. Ace Grim saving the energy for having to kick out, grabbing that bottom rope and saving this match in the process. But the Oklahoma Slam from the Texan. Rob turning up the heat now. He said he was playing possum. Referee busy dealing with that trap set by Anderson. Rob. Grim. Ooh, with the butterfly twisting. Ping. Ooh, and the crowd said they wanted one more time. And it might take one more time to get this match done. Graham rolling into the Alabama Slam, missing with that springboard swanton. And Rob, once again, with an opportunity, firing up. Grim on the apron. Desperation kicking in. Who in the forearm smash? Stopping Rob dead in his tracks. Grim in the corner, lined up ready to strike with the blockbuster. Instead of capitalizing, going for the pin, he's going up top, looking for the moonsault. Nobody home, no money. And John Robb with air and opportunity. Unloading with the big half and half suplex into the cover. The Savage One. John Robb for the win, only good for the count of two. Ooh, he's looking for that running headbutt and ran into a combination. Rob rolling out the ringside, trying to regroup, recover, reset. Nice reversal. The Grim reversal, turning into a chop block. We're right back to square one. I seen you. He said he ain't this shit, got a baseball bat at his feet. I'm weak. The power on display, the deadlift, military press, gonna show him off to all four sides of the arena before dropping him face first. On the arena floor, referee count up to 8 now, and John Robb in control. Or not. Tossed across ringside. Grim walking down Robb now. Robb back to his feet. Through to the midsection. Got his opponent stuffed once again. John Robb. The big shoulder dominator down at ringside. Refs count up to 15 now. And Robb ready to put this thing to rest back inside the ring. Motionless. Ace Grim rolled into the cover. Robb for the win. And just like that, it is all over. Talk about a war of attrition. Ace Grim came in all guns blazing. Wasting no time. Absolutely putting it on John Robb. At one point, shit, I thought it was about to be a very one-sided affair. The Robb, at the last second, came back. Like he got hit off some of that kryptonite, and it was like a whole other match. Like once they went out the ringside, I don't know. I doubt Ace Graham gassed out. He's got reserves in the tank. Nonetheless, master performance by both individuals. But this right here, the Dominator, the home run shot, the nail in the coffin. And here's your winner. Just like that. It is all over. Red Wolves going 2-0 on the evening. PileDriver stepping it up tonight. I see you guys over there. Good shit. Tag team action incoming. You know what time it is. The Goldmans. The Order. Tag team action. I got a special guest referee. The boy DeMarco. He was injured last week in his matchup with the Goldmans. He was already advertised for an appearance tonight. So, I knew.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Please welcome the special referee for this match, DeMarco.
The Flying Dutchman, DeMarco, loyal butler to Jake King, just completed his 8-hour referee workshop. The ink barely dry on his contract, on his certificate. DeMarco ready to call this one down the middle. A vested interest in the tag team division, but he's got no dog in this fight, he says. He's going to do his due diligence. Call it down the middle. I knew you would appreciate having him in here, buddy.
And the participants, first accompanied by the Monster John, at a combined weight of 550 pounds, Carter Goldman and Chase Goldman, the Powerhouse.
The prototype of tag teams. The House of Fury, the Goldman brothers, Chase and Carter. The only team hold both the Classic and World Tag Team Championships on multiple occasions. These guys are the bar setters when it comes to tag team wrestling. The brothers.
You dancing too.
And their
The-
opponents, at a combined weight of 468 pounds, the Maniac Hiraga and the Enforcer, Tyler Nelson, the Order.
The Order in full effect here on PileDriver. Former classic heavyweight champion of the world, Ronan Reaper, leading the Chosen Ones, the Maniac Paragon, and the Enforcer, Tyler Nelson. Out to ringside, being accompanied, of course, by the Alpha. You talk about dominant tag teams. You talk about the Classic Tag Team Championships. You can't think of a team that's not synonymous with it more than these guys. With the two longest reigns with said title, the chosen ones of the Order, the Enforcer and the Maniac, once again, taste of the ring, here on the Classic Show. We got Carter Goldman and Chase Goldman, Maniac Paragon kicking this thing off, and we underway. Now, as noted before, DeMarco out with an injury. The return matchup last week with the Goldmans, King and DeMarco went to absolute war. Not really sure where the injury came from, but he said he had a bruised coccyx. That's his tailbone. For those who might not be in the know. Quickly into the cover. Nice response time. DeMarco doing a great job here. Maniac Paragon taking to the skies. The Cruiserweight Dynamo. The Maniac Paragon. The Masked Marauder. Working in combination with a big win last night on Fight Night. Returning to action less than 24 hours later. Chase trying to make the tag, cut off by Paragon. Incoming tag team action now. The Order ready to get the business. Stereo shoulder tackles and the Enforcer. Tyler Nelson stepping in, working the ground and pound. The true fighter's fighter, drawing blood with one simple combination into the cover for the win. Only good for the count of two. Off the rebound, off the rope, the spinning back elbow. Nelson with a hard right hand. The Chase, the tag team specialist, the technician of the duo, being on work too. Brilliant tag team wrestling on display by the Order here. Making quick tags, cutting off the ring, cycling in and out. Irish whipping in the corner. Chase walking down the Maniac, and here comes Carter Goldman, the powerhouse. Working in tandem. And the bottom rope springboard moonsault. Big man getting some air there. Big money. Literally walking over the competition. Oh. And taunting him in the meanwhile. Irish whip into the ropes. Drops down underneath. Leapfrog over the top. Looking for the belly to belly. Maniac having none of it. Paragon now taking control. I don't know. Maybe you unsubscribe from me. I was wondering why you wasn't here for your match. Normally you would have been one to gloat there. Voice wasn't even singing. The two powerhouses inside the ring, Tyler Nelson, Carter Goldman. These two have been to war many times before. Oh, it was a banger, man. It was a banger for sure. You definitely want to watch that one.
Yeah.
Irish whip into the corner. Carter Goldman has Nelson right where he wants him, tied to the tree of woe. Whoa. Like whoa. Tag is made once again. The Goldman brothers working in tandem. Taking the enforcer through the spin cycle, trying to make the tag. Nice reverse back elbow. Irish whip into the corner. Nelson with the advantage. With the reverse back elbow, Chase Goldman saving himself. Oh, and nice. Suplex into the neck breaker. And a nasty, vicious combination of strikes, dropping Nelson. These two world-class, elite-level tag teams. Operating at the highest level, pop-up uppercut. DeMarco doing his best to try to call this crazy, chaotic match down the middle. Nelson taking control. Big man go boom. Series of lariats dropping. Chase Goldman, center of the ring, into the cover for the win. Only good for the count of one. Hot tag is made. Carter Goldman back in the matchup. Gonna meet Nelson head on. Irish whipping in the ropes. Drops down underneath. Leapfrog over the top. Looking for the big boot. Nice sidestep by Nelson into the deep digging German suplex. Into the cover. Nelson for the win. Only good for the count of two. Welcome to the show. If you're just now joining us, tag team action. The Goldman brothers. The Order. Two top-tier tag teams in the business going up top. The good old-fashioned doomsday device. Hot tag is made. Chase Goldman, the Maniac, Paragon, the legal men in the ring. Maniac trying to fight his way free. Irish whipping in the corner. Paragon ready to get crazy with it. But a well-timed reversal. Chase Goldman saving himself. Northern Light suplex. And the high-flying cruiserweight, the Masked Marauder. Maniac Paragon with the Irish whip. Tag is made. Incoming tag team action. The Chosen Ones in stereo with the shoulder tackles. The Enforcer. The heavy hitter. Working the ground and pound. Rolling his opponent in the cover. Looking for the victory. Ooh! Nice 2 count, but this match got to continue. Got his opponent stuffed, hoisted up, big time powerbomb, not done yet. Nelson doubling down, not done yet for the hat trick. The Enforcer, Tyler Nelson, the Chosen One, the Monster Attack. Cut off once again, Chase Goldman with the second leads on life, pop up, in the reverse power slam, into the cover. Maniac gonna break it up. And in to pick up the scraps. Carter Goldman slapping on that camel clutch. Nelson able to fight his way free. CJ Monster, you see the entirety of the Order out of ringside watching on this amazing tag team matchup. Chase checking back into the matchup. Tyler Nelson going to take the time to play to the crowd. Chase said, let me get some too. Hard right hand, Chase with a teardrop suplex. With 2. Still holding on. 3 teardrop suplexes. Irish whip into the ropes. Nice reversal. Nelson with air and opportunity. Look for the impact on the belly-to-belly suplex. And Chase Goldman going to roll out the ringside. Don't give him no quarter. Nelson gonna meet him out there. Exploder suplex down the ringside. And as the referee begins his count, Nelson standing over falling. Chase Goldman coming off the apron with a senton bomb. Referee counted to 7. Nelson getting this thing back inside the ring. Damn, big belly to belly. Over the ropes, down the ringside. Then gonna turn his focus to Carter Goldman out there on the apron. All hell is broken loose here in this tag team matchup. Chase Goldman with the fireman's carry. Spin out face buster. But running distraction. The maniac. Trying to make something happen. Irish whip into the corner. Nice reversal once again. Nelson with the advantage. Tying Chase Goldman to the tree of woe. But Chase gonna fight his way free. Quick to the head. Oh shit, my bad. I'm weak. Working the combination. Chase Goldman showing those battle wounds all over his face and chest area. That man is taking a beating, taking a bruising. Yeah, I know, my bad. I just need to stop doing that. Ooh, nasty combination by both the Goldmans, trying to wear out and work over Big Tyler Nelson. Chase Goldman neutralized. The chop block taking down Carter. The enforcer back to his feet, making the tag. All 4 men right now have to be spent. The 2 freshest in the ring right now. Carter Goldman, Maniac Paragon, Rona Reaper running interference. Maniac was able to momentarily take control. Carter will not be denied, making a return last week in epic fashion. The Goldman brothers looking to make it 2-0 in 2 weeks, setting up spin cycle. Chase now locked in, ready to put this one to rest, but the Maniac having other ideas. Paragon now got his opponent stuffed. Styles clash into the cover. Maniac. Carter breaking it up, but the Maniac not done yet. The high flyer out on the apron. Delivering the drop kick, then the leg drop to wash it down, and Jay Monster now, the underground champion, running some interference, allowing valuable time for Chase to shake the cobweb. Quick roll up, Chase Goldman trying to steal one off the distraction, only good for the count of 2. See, all y'all didn't have no faith in DeMarco. Y'all thought he was about to be cheating and shit. He's being an honorable citizen. I feel like y'all might owe the Flying Dutchman an apology. Big offense, big air, Chase Goldman with that top rope Frankensteiner. But we don't know if it would have been enough. The Maniac dropped on his face. Or on the back of his head. It's kind of hard to tell. Nonetheless, Carter, the powerhouse of the Goldmans, the prototype of tag team. Oh my God. And that package, neck breaker for the win. And this match gonna continue. Irish whip. Reversal by the Maniac. Building up some steam, crowning achievement. The Maniac Paragon for the win. Only good for the count of 2. Yes, friends, tag team wrestling indeed. This capacity crowd on their feet, sounding off for this action. This time it's the Alpha. Selena Reaper running some interference. Maniac gonna capitalize, rocking the super kick. Tag is made. The enforcer back inside the ring. Tyler Nelson now. Reverse back elbow off the rebound. Tag is made. I think it's about time for a reckoning. The order for the win, but Chase Goldman in to make the save. Oh, that was a low blow. Carter now starting to take some liberties. The ring post assistant figure for a leg lock. And all hell is broken loose. Is he stuck? Please don't be stuck. Tell me this man ain't stuck. Okay. I'm about to say. Nice reversal. Yeah, count out win. That'd have been good, huh? I'm fairly certain this one is a 10 count, not a 20. Oh, there goes your count out. The float over neck breaker once again. Not bad. And Carter Goldman showing no fear of fighting off in enemy territory. Referee count up to 7 now. A sense of urgency starting to fill the arena. Maniac Paragon dropping Carter Goldman with the super kick in the ring at the count of 9. And Carter Goldman motionless. Maniac Paragon sunset flip powerbomb. And just, oh no, he got back inside the ring. The sunset flip powerbomb, he got back inside the ring. He straight gave that match away, dude. I'm weak. Carter Goldman with the low altitude elbow. Tag is made. The two powerhouses. And Tyler Nelson speared out of his shoes, the enforcer, and just like that, it is all over. Wow. Amazing. But wow. The funny thing is, if you would have done the powerbomb just like, even like a split second later, it would have won the count out. I was like, I thought it was over with this shit. I forgot. I was like, oh shit. Rest assured, this will not be the last time we see these two tag teams go to war.
What is that?
Oh, he said plan B. He said it's time for plan B. Plan A, rather. Hey, either way you slice it, man, that was amazing. And even the last sequence where, like, everybody was laid out, and then the big spear. That shit was beautiful, man. Why is his hair so fucking shiny, though?
Here are your winners, Carter Goldman and Chase Gold.
Chase looked like he done been through the ringer. Yeah, that's what it was. He was like, man, he's like, I'll show you, Buster. Restarted the count, and then for what? Good match, though, guys. Good-ass match. We'll chalk that up as 5 stars. Hey. Speaking of Buster Anderson, your time is up. His time is now. The Grand Slam Open Challenge, Buster Anderson welcoming on any comers in this matchup. Let's get into it. Oh, so him and Big Lou both got this long ass final boss entrance? Oh no, he doesn't. He changed it. I forgot. I was talking shit. See? Pardon me. I just got one question for you, Philadelphia. Are you ready? Are you ready for some real fight shit? This man is a professional wrestler fighting out of Columbia, South Carolina. The second man to reach Grand Slam status in this company. Representing the Red Wolves, weighing in at 235 pounds. He is one half of the reigning, undisputed Classic Tag Team Champion of the world.
Representing the Wolfpack from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 235 pounds. One half of the ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling Classic Tag Team Champions, the Enforcer, Buster Anderson.
The Enforcer, Buster Anderson, out for one-on-one action. One half of the reigning Classic Tag Team Champions, representing the Red Wolves. Anderson quickly established himself as one of the top dogs here on PileDriver. With the Red Wolves running loose here on PileDriver, going 2-0 in 2 matches tonight. Anderson trying to make it a clean sweep. Man, the rumors are plenty. Who could it be? Gotch? Ludwig? Exactly. Adrian Danger, Icon King, Dream Superstar. The possibilities are endless. Hell, it could be a current member roster. Kabuki Dragon, maybe. Shit, maybe it might be Terrible Tito. Could be Naga. Might be Dominic Jason. Grand Slam Anderson ready to take on all comers here this evening. The former Grand Prix champion, former Fight Night champion, former National Heavyweight champion, the former All-Star Pro Wrestling Classic Heavyweight champion of the world, and the current Classic Tag Team champion of the world, the Enforcer. Buster Anderson. Grabbing the mic. Grand Slam got something to say. Over the past several months, this man has been operating at the highest level, taking all of them. Tonight, who could it be? We find out right now. All eyes fixed on the entrance ramp. Who is it? Oh my God! Is it really? The rumors are true. Back from a torn ACL. After several months away from the sport. The killer Kiwi, the savage brawler, Sean Smith, back in All-Star Pro Wrestling. Turning the wrestling world on his ear once again, PileDriver delivering in big ways. It's 2 weeks ahead of Battle of the Brands. The Kiwi Killer, here, live. The Savage Brawler, Sean motherfucking Smith. Smith, of course, a former national heavyweight champion, going to war with several top stars right here on PileDriver, the classic brand. With the feverish last 4 weeks of season 2 going out of commission with the destroyed ACL. Back months ahead of schedule on his recovery. Smith, the Auckland, New Zealand native, now that's what's best for business. Buster Anderson, Sean Smith, one-on-one action, and we underway. A rehash to the epic rivalry. Back in the fray. Old buddies reuniting. Back where it all started. Anderson caught off guard, trying to get his bearings back about him. Anderson, ready to take Smith for the ride. Big time Uranagi planting the Savage Brawler. And the springboard leg drop. Anderson now starting to turn up the heat, but the Savage Brawler having other ideas. Nice reversal. Smith tying up Anderson. Standing switch, taking the back. Hard knee right to the face, directly into the cover. Sean Smith trying to use the shock factor to his advantage here tonight. Smith walking out Anderson, looping right hand, big combination, hoisted up in the fireman's carry. Chicken butcher neck breaker. The return the world's been waiting for. A final flash following the power bomb. Smith. Little Scooby-Doo action there. Still maintaining the advantage. Hard right hand. Anderson stuck in the corner. In dire straits right now. Smith just firing away with a series of kicks. Fuck you. You know what? The polls are open. Get your bids in. I know the match already done started. Let's go. Around and around he goes. Anderson with the front drop kick, taking down the Savage Brawler. The enforcer now, lining up, off the ropes. Reality check knee strike, and Anderson now. Giving chase out the ringside, walking into a big Superman punch. Ooh, sidestepping the super kick. And even off the recovery, showing no signs of ring rust. Smith coming in hot, but Anderson with the teardrop suplex, still holding on. Make it 2. Trifecta is complete. Anderson now, the enforcer, walking down the Savage Brawler. Oh, Anderson got some moves. Arm trap, hard knee, right to the face, taking down Smith. And a low blow. Senton combination. Anderson trying to keep the pressure on, trying to keep the Savage Brawler grounded. Trying to smother him with offense, not allowing the Savage Brawler a moment to think, let alone breathe. But Smith firing back. Oh, mega driver. Planting Anderson squarely into the canvas. Smith now in the corner, lined up, ready to strike. Crowning his opponent into the cover for the win. Smith only good for the count of 2. Off the springboard, did not get all of it. Got enough though, and Anderson still with the advantage, rolling his opponent into the cover. Nonchalant pin, only good for 1. Ooh, and the big spear from out of nowhere. Anderson right back to it. Only good for the count of 2. Smith with the haymaker, dropping Anderson. Now he's got the enforcer right where he wants him. Being a little overly aggressive, pain in the favor of Anderson. Sling blade. Basement dropkick combination by Anderson. Ooh, and a deadlift powerbomb into the final flash. Whoa. Big time power slam. Anderson planting Smith. Going upstairs now. The enforcer daring his opponent to stand up so he can put him right back down with the drop kick. In the cover once again, nonchalant pin by Anderson. And the cockiness of Grand Slam Anderson might come back to haunt him. Oh, the front flip DDT. Into the wheelbarrow neckbreaker. Anderson now starting to create some distance. Face first in the top turnbuckle, nice reversal back elbow. Smith now taking back control, boot to the midsection, got Anderson stuffed, double underhook, pedigree. Into the cover, Smith for the win. Only good for the count of 2. And that short angle spear, Anderson ready to go for a walk on the chest of the Savage Brawler. Little indecision from Anderson. Smith trying to shake the cobwebs, but not in time. Anderson coming down with that spinning wheel kick. And now standing down with the cross jackets. Center of the ring, Smith nowhere to go. Anderson got it cinched in tight. Smith gonna weather the storm. Irish whip into the ropes. Oh, nice reversal. Smith now back in the fight. Superman punch connecting clean. Right on the button. Smith. Anderson. Smith. Irish whip into the ropes. Drops down underneath. Leapfrog over the top. Looking for the belly to belly. Anderson putting the brakes on. Couple of hard right hands right in the face. Little collision there. Ooh, and right into the crossface. And Smith gonna tap. Smith gonna tap. Just like that. It is all over. Weathering the storm, Buster Anderson emerging victorious. And the surprise call out, Smith looking like $1 million in the feet, showing no sign of the ring rust. Overcommitting on that right hand. And Anderson snagging that arm into a crossface. Hey, and I got an achievement. What up? Keeping it moving, ladies in action, we got the winner of the 2025 Apex tournament on the women's side. The Queen of San Juan, Sandra Kane, going one-on-one with the Classic Women's Champion, Florida woman, Whitney Winters. Let's do it. Sandra Kane, winner of the 2025 Apex Tournament.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Juan, Puerto Rico, the All-Star Pro Wrestling Action Champion, Goddess Sandra Luke.
The Dark Horse clearing the field by hook or by crook. In the end, a win is a win is a win. And this woman won the night. Kane set for a big breakout year in a rookie season. Queen of San Juan, ladies and gentlemen, Sandra Kane. But when you talk about breakout competitors, when you talk about individuals who walked in off the streets,
from Hollywood, Florida, the All-Star Pro Wrestling Women's Classic Champion, Whitney Winters.
from virtually unknown to reigning Classic Women's Champion, Florida woman, Whitney Winters. Making a name, making a career for herself, cutting her teeth right here on the Classic show, PileDriver. And with this insanely talented women's division, cream rises to the top like it always does. Sandra Kane, Whitney Winters. One fall to a finish, and we underway. Meeting in the center of the ring, collar and elbow tie up. Two breakout performers in this dynamic women's division. rising up to the top of the pack early on in season 3. Neither one of them was with us just 3 short months ago. Now operate at the highest level. The nature of this business, completely unpredictable, folks. Professional wrestling at its finest. Standing side headlock takeover. Winners. Trying to keep Kane grounded. Now, many people may be upset about Kane's rise through the Apex tournament, winning one match via countout, winning another match via a roll-up, en route to the final. Now, with that being said, in the end, the record books only reflect a W or a L. You know what I'm saying? Winners, the champion, trying to keep Kane off guard. But Kane proving she belongs among the top. So are the winners, though. Another tie up here. Vying for position early on. Part of this new blood that's injected itself here in All-Star Pro over the recent weeks and months. Winners, to be fair, joining us at the very onset of the season. But it's the Queen of San Juan right now, getting some offense in. Nice standing Hurricane Runner. Kane. Irish whip into the ropes. Leapfrog over the top. Jumps down underneath with the advantage. Nice overhead belly to belly. But a quick kick to the head is going to change the situation. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Winners. Oh. Kane with the reversal, working the leg kick combination. Boot to the midsection. Hannah stunner, but not done yet. Into that Dragon Slayer. Terrifying submission maneuver. Kane coming in hard, whipping that violent knee over the top of the Topa Tomoko. Nobody home though, and Kane once again taking advantage. Could be seeing a preview of a possible women's championship matchup. Kane currently holding that Apex trophy. Still no word on if she's wanting to cash in for the glory or keep the honor. Surfboard leg breaker down at ringside. Kane up on the apron now. No. All the way upstairs. Double axe handle, put the winners back down as she's trying to stand up. And the back and forth in this match. Trying to change the landscape of the women's division once and for all. Both women still have question marks and controversy and asterisks surrounding their name through the subsequent recent win. Both the subject of hot debate online amongst the fan base. Hey, welcome to the show, bro. Victory rolls, storm combination. Sandra Kane gaining some ground here. Nice reversal by the champ. Face first in the top turnbuckle when the The Queen of San Juan busted open, but continuing to fight. Winners with the reversal, trying to exacerbate that already busted open wound on the face, into the cover. Finally, Kid shot the kick, only good for count 2. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Hey, we appreciate you tapping in. The Tomotomo cannot clear the distance. Winner's still in control. Or was. Reverse on the Irish whip, Kane. With an opportunity here, big boot. Now both ladies busted open. Boot of the midsection, Kane. With the brain buster, beautiful float over into the cover. Nonchalant pin for the win, only good for count 2. I'm chilling, big dog. Measure, Kane, connecting with the roundhouse for the win. The winner's holding on. We got a fight in our hands, folks. Women's wrestling indeed, big combination, half and half suplex. And Kane, once again, oh, not back into the cover. Gonna drop the knee right across the bridge of the nose. And another knee drop from the Queen of San Juan, the Apex champion for the win, Sandra Kane. And just like that, it is all over. It was a good-ass match. They got after it. Left nothing on the table. Ladies going to blows, blood everywhere, beaten, battered, bruised, and bloody. The Apex champion coming up victorious over the Classic Women's champion. Raising question marks. Now, winners has a match tomorrow night with Nina Schmidt. With the Classic Championship on the line. Schmidt's cashing in. But now, we have to wonder, for the sake of PileDriver, who, I might ask you, who will be the best representative in the women's champions versus champions match?
Here is your winner, Goddess Sandra.
The Queen of San Juan moonwalking her way to another victory, Sandra Kane. Certifying herself as a true player in the women's division. Hey, what's on that USB? What you got on there? Co-main event time. More cross-brand action. Last week, women's champion Whitney Winter showed up on Havoc, unannounced. Just invited herself in the door. Havoc superstar didn't take too well to that. Tonight, Candle Dragon bringing his ass over from Havoc over to PileDriver, taking on the dog. Champion versus champion. Let's do it. Oh no. Yeah.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Spitfire Warriors from Kansas City, Kansas, weighing in at 202 pounds. One half of the ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, Kane the Dragon.
The Comeback Kid. The second generation All-Star. The son of a gun. Candle Dragon. Arguably the future of this business. Former Cruiserweight champion. the reigning, undisputed World Tag Team Champion. Going up tonight against some very, very tough competition. The dogs are barking here in Philadelphia. And Rob Anderson, the champ, is in the building.
And his opponent, representing Weapons of Mass Destruction from Oakland, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling National Heavyweight Champion, Rob Anderson, the Dog.
The dog is in the house. Rob Anderson, the inaugural two-time Classic Heavyweight Champion of the world. The reigning, undisputed National Heavyweight Champion. Representing the Annihilation Society, the architect of Annihilation, the Cerebrus, the dog, Rob Anderson. Known around the world bringing that reputation with him here to All-Star Pro. A top-level competitor. Anywhere he steps foot, Anderson, once again, ready to do things on the Black and Yellow Show. Let's get into it. Kendo Dragon. Rob Anderson. One-on-one action in this is the co-main event of the evening. Anderson in high. Kitchen sink, dropping Kendo. Kendo gonna tie up the dog. Kendo Dragon, known for his ability to come back, to snatch his way from the jaws of defeat. That world-renowned tenacity. The uncanny grappling game. The second-generation pedigree. This young man, Kendo Dragon, has all the tools to be a future world champion. Already claiming successfully the Cruiserweight Championship and Tag Team Championship simultaneously. Coming into the rookie last year, really coming to his own here recently. Going up top. Nobody home on the drop. Anderson. A world-renowned competitor in his own right. Operating at the top of his division in any division that he's a part of. A former world champion, no doubt another future world champion. And future Hall of Famer. Snapmare takeover, Kendo taking charge once again. The young dragon. Big chop off the top rope. Kendo Dragon into the cover. Nonchalant pin. A rare rookie mistake by the sophomore wrestler, not hooking the leg. Gonna come back to haunt him. Anderson up the rope with the springboard drop kick. The dog into the cover. Into the cover. From the offense. Anderson got that submission all cinched in tight. But the submission specialist is going to fight his way free. Hard right hand. Turning the dog inside out. Ooh, and a headbutt to the back of the dome. No look with the casket drop. Kendo Dragon starting to fire up here, ladies and gentlemen. The young dragon, the son of a gun, rushing in and getting tripped up. Anderson now, the veteran, bringing the experience to the game, operating at the highest level at such a long time, and is shining right now, locked in, ready to win. Rob Anderson setting up for that patented stand-up power bomb into the cover. Only good for the count of 2. Ooh, but Kendo with the side step. Exploding with the slingshot clothesline. Calling for it once again, the young dragon, this time connecting with the knee strike. For the win, only good for the count of 2. Standing, shooting, star, press, but nobody home. Anderson able to get the knees up. Irish whip into the ropes, drops down underneath. And the spinning roundhouse caught him off the rebound. Kendo in trouble now. Anderson. With the decapitator on the bottom rope. Softening him up for that triangle choke. Kendo gonna force his way free once again. The young dragon. Find himself in control once again. The reigning World Tag Team Champion. Showing up here tonight on PileDriver. Bleeding Havoc. The winner showed up last week on Monday night. Young Kendo took that personally. With the dog, Anderson, luring him into a false sense of security, cinching in. That guillotine has brought him so much success, and just like that, it is all over. The dog, Rob Anderson, the Annihilation Society Architect, National Heavyweight Champion, standing victorious once again on PileDriver. Truly earning his keep and making this the dog's house. And the second generation All-Star, Kendo Dragon, coming in here, bringing the fight, showing the heart. But in the end, the experience. The experience definitely played a factor in the outcome. Walked right into the guillotine, man. All right, guys, you already know what it means. Time for the main event of the evening. Time flies when you're having fun, and we are almost done. Number one contender for the national championship. Tomorrow night, going head-to-head with Rob Anderson for the national heavyweight championship. But tonight, going one-on-one with Anderson's stablemate and the classic heavyweight champion of the world, Jack Graves. Graves hoping to maybe soften up Jindrak a little bit ahead of tomorrow night's championship matchup. We will burn that bridge when we come to it, folks. This is the main event of the evening. One fall to a finish.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Punjab, India, weighing in at 235 pounds, Jindrak Besham, the man of 1,000 holds.
The man of 1,000 holds, Jindrak Besham. From India to Japan, Australia, mainland Europe, the UK, Canada, Mexico, you name it, he's been there. And now, here in the States, under the tutelage of former classic heavyweight champion Cold Steel, meshing elements from all those styles, from all those places, into one versatile, complete package of professional wrestling. The man of 1,000 holds, Jindrak, the number one contender for the national championship, live here in his first main event. Part of the core four from Fight Night, main eventing a PileDriver event. Oh shit, that's so hard.
And his opponent, representing Weapons of Mass Destruction from North Carolina, weighing in at 240 pounds, the ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling Classic Heavyweight Champion, the Assassin, Jack Graves.
The champ is in the building. Captain Jack, ready to get it cracking, no pun intended. Representing the Annihilation Society, former Grand Prix champion, former Hardcore champion, and the two-time reigning, undisputed ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling Classic Heavyweight Champion of the world, Jack Graves. Jindrak, Jack Graves. This is the main event of the evening. One fall to a finish. Graves, Jindrak, one-on-one. Less than 24 hours before goal line. Unlimited. Jindrak taking on Rob Anderson for the national championship. Jindrak going to war. One of the toughest individuals on the entire roster in Jack Graves. If I were him, I wouldn't have took this match. But one of the Fab Four from Fight Night, no fear, never backing down from a fight. Now, Jindrak, he's competed all over the world. But I don't know if he's competed with an individual that brings the intensity that Jack Graves brings to the square circle. Graves is intensity. The top dog here on PileDriver with the hardware to back it up. Graves strikes fear in the hearts of mortal men. Having his matches won psychologically before he even stepped foot in the gorilla position. Forcing Jindrak back to the ropes. Referee gonna step in, try to break these two apart. And Graves gonna take some liberty. The champion now being tied up once again. Jindrak with that versatile offense, pushed off Graves with the high knee strike. Jindrak firing back, quick kick to the head. Irish whip into the ropes. Leapfrog over the top, bash him now with the advantage. But Graves underneath to deliver the devastating German suplex. Into the cover. The champion. Testing the water, only good for one. Jindrak trying to make to his feet. Graves surveying the situation with a full-headed steam, delivering the elbow. An elevated flapjack with the kip up. The champion feeling it, folks, ready to take a walk on the chest of the man of 1,000 holds. All business, no mercy for the classic heavyweight champion of the world, delivering the punt kick. Lined up off the apron, and that single leg missile drop kick off the slingshot, connecting clean. And that panted scissors kick, rocking Jindrak Graves for the win. Only good for the count of two. The aura of Jack Graves enveloping this arena. Jindrak able to counter. Look with a springboard, cover the pass, and Graves once again gonna make him pay. Exploder suplex into the cover. The champion, Graves, with the hook of the outside leg for the win. Only good for two. Casket drop connecting clean. Dropping and trying to stand Jindrak, and Graves running away with his matchup. The intense classic champion. But Jindrak with the second lease on life, super kick to the midsection. Rolling all the way through, delivering the face buster. Jindrak winding all the way up for the face buster. Thus far, Graves having no competition for tomorrow night's event. Although the card hasn't been made yet. I haven't talked to the booking committee. So far, only 4 matches confirmed. Oh, shell shocked from out of nowhere. That shoulder tackle busting Jindrak open. He must have caught his, oh no. Nonetheless, Jindrak fired right back with that panting shoulder face buster. Going up top now, putting some stank on it with the exclamation point. Coup de grace for the win. Jindrak only good for the count of two. Like I was saying, unlimited goal line. We got 4 matches confirmed. But that doesn't mean the Graves won't be in attendance. Thus far, right now, as it's looking right now, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, just like that. It is all over. Jindrak, the dark horse, once again, picking up the big win. Forcing the tap. And more importantly, cooling off the win streak. Graves was on like a 6-5 win streak coming into this matchup. Oh boy. Jindrak with the win over Anderson last week. A win over Graves tonight. Now with a title opportunity tomorrow night for Rob Anderson's national championship. Suddenly looking like a favorite to win the whole damn thing. The Punjab professional, ladies and gentlemen, the man of 1,000 holds, Jindrak. Oh, well, we got some business now. Hey, that main event tomorrow night might be looking a little more main eventy now. You know what I'm saying? Check it out, folks. Tomorrow night, unlimited, goal line. We're logging in for Battle of the Brands. Whoever the champions are, leaving tomorrow night will be your representatives for Battle of the Brands. on both sides. So, I'm gonna get to work on this car. Have it out, published. Tomorrow night, it goes down. 2 weeks from that, Battle of the Brands, it goes down. Real quick before I let you go, y'all know the score. We gotta check the news real quick. I got a small feeling we might have some injuries on our hands. It needs to be public knowledge for the domain. Whenever shit finish loading. Not like I was saying before, headed in the Battle of the Brands, it's looking like it might be Tito and Jack Graves, which will be a monumental matchup. That's big. That's big, big. Motherfucker, I wasn't even out there to fuck with him tonight. What do you mean, bro? Y'all be on some bullshit. I wasn't even in the building tonight. Y'all see me. Y'all did not see me, rather. Is this tonight? That's last week. Oh, no news for tonight. Good shit. All right, y'all. Tomorrow night, Unlimited, Goal Line. It goes down. Till then, keep the peace or fight like hell. I've been War and Peace. We are ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling. And this was PileDriver. Good night, everybody.